How's it going, YouTube? Just starting up a new channel. It didn't really work with my last channel and I stopped making videos, but I'm going to be putting a lot of time, a lot of effort into this one. So I'm going to put an annotation if you want to go straight to the deck profile somewhere around up in this corner or something like that. We're going to try and start over. I'm going to put a lot of time and energy into this. I'm going to do a lot of deck videos, a lot of duel videos, as long as I'm not the one topping at my locals. We'll try and get the first place locals deck every week for you. And then contests. I will be doing contests, but I need to get the subscriber count up first. I don't want to make false promises and just say, hey, I'm going to do contests right now, but I want to do contests and all that, pack everything, pack openings, anything you could imagine for Yu-Gi tubing. I'll try and discuss the meta a little bit from what I can. My locals is not the best, but I've been kind of tearing it up with this spellbook deck, so let's go ahead and get to the spellbook deck profile right now. I went undefeated this last weekend at my locals. I've been doing just phenomenal with it at my locals. I haven't really changed up the build much, but let's go right into it here. We got 3 Priestess, mainly your win condition. You have other win conditions with your blue dude and stuff, and I've just won games just off my blue dude and X and stuff, but she's your 100% gonna be your win condition most of the time. Way to search her out. 3 Justice builds. You guys should pretty much know what this is if you're looking at it. 3 blue dude staples. 9 monsters. Don't run maxis or anything on the main board. I don't think they're needed. 3 secrets, of course. Your main searcher. 3 crescent. I actually love this card. I draw it dead every once in a while, but if I'll just set it up next turn live with fate and then removing and then towering it back and then use this and then just get free pluses. This is my favorite card to open up with secrets and then blue dude, or just randomly luck stacking the secrets off is just perfect. I do it all the time. I love it. 2 master. Master is your main other searcher for when you don't have secrets or for just adding spellbook cards to the graveyard. Your 2 eternities, get back all your move and play. 2 towers. 3 is definitely not needed. All you need is 2. Just you can recycle 1 tower with the other tower or eternity or whatever. 2 wisdom. 2 is all you need. You don't need 3. The recycle potential is crazy, but sometimes nice to have 2 just so you can just get this one to the grave, and if you don't feel like sending it back the tower that turn, you can get a different one, or vice versa. You don't always have to spend your time like trying to get this back. It's just nice to have the second one in there. 1 life. Fate. Fate is probably the most busted card. I've recycled this. I think the most I've ever recycled it was 9 times in one duel. It was just nuts. Just recycling this card, banishing cards, setting blue dudes, bouncing a back row end phase so I could get my eternity plays off. It was just perfect. 1 power, and that's it for the spellbook cards. And then the non-spellbook cards are 2 Potter Dualities. Just 2 for a little bit more for consistency, but most of the time when I draw this, I already have my Priestess in hand. I don't want to activate this, or so I can special summon my Priestess or whatnot. 1 Book of Moon, because it's too good with the blue dude. This card is nuts with blue dude just by itself, so it's pretty cool. That's it for spells. And then the part that makes every spellbook different, the trap lineup. I run 2 breakthrough skills. This is mainly for like hat matchup. Artifacts kind of kill this deck when you don't have anything, because they can just pop your Priestess and you really don't have any response for that at all. Like, you need to see this against hat, except for the only way you can deal with it is by bringing back your Priestess with life. And then even then, I've had it get popped. This card is perfect. It kills 2 artifacts, or negates 2 artifacts effects, just because it has to be done on your turn, so you can banish this. It's perfect. I love this card. I kind of wish I could play 3, but I play 3 Venus Chain instead. This is also more an effect negation, but it also stops attack. So I play 3 of these over the 3 breakthroughs. I want to keep my blue dudes alive if I can. And then my thing I like to run is 3 Mirror Force. This thing catches people off guard a lot. The people don't like this. They want to run the D Prisons instead. I like this just because it's a board wipe if they're not smart enough to play into it. And then usually you don't have to worry about things like Winda because you have Fate. I've never run into a chance where like I have this set and the monster can't be destroyed by battle or something. This is just this plus fate helps win you the games almost every time. It's perfect. I love how defensive this deck is, and once they see it once, they're going to be scared to attack with all monsters because they know the second one, at least one more is in there. They don't know if the third is in there or not, but 3 is perfect. And then the staples, warning, torrential, and bottomless. No compulse, couldn't find room for it. Like everything else in here, I don't think compulse is super needed in here since you have fate and you recycle fate so much. It's just crazy. We'll go on to the extra. I have an incomplete extra I'm missing 2 cards for. I'll tell you what those are here in a bit. You run Scout Boss, the most broken one. It's between Scout Boss and Shining Elf, just because they're both spellcasters and they're your main rank 2s. Their Shining Elf is probably better just because of the 1600, but I have blown up things with Scout Boss that have been pretty awesome and a little nutty there. My favorite one is probably the Gusto Phoenix. 3000 attack, just boom boom. I've loved the Gusto Phoenix. It's helped me against so many matchups, like against Shadal's, just summoning this and then killing what's his name, Falco twice is perfect, and then going straight into your Downward Magician is amazing. Then you run your Herald Pure Light. I don't use him very much, or Gachi Gachi. I usually go into the other 2. Your 1 Make Equip, your 1 rank 3. I like Make Equip over everything else just because it helps you stall a little bit longer. And usually you wouldn't go into this unless you needed to stall because of Justice. You get a mainly Banisher. And then you have your 1 Downward Magician just because this thing is a monster when you summon it. 2700 attack, and then you have your Lances, and it can be done under. You can Fate while you have this out. It's just, this card is too good. You run your rank 4s, Diamond Dyer, Cowboy, Abyss Dweller, and then you run Crazy Box. The only way you can really go into these is by having one of your Kaikus, or stealing a monster with Big Eye and then using life. But I've had a chance. The other 2 cards I'm missing from extra deck is with Exiton and a 101. But I've gone into an Exiton before and it's helped win me the game. I was losing and then I ended up summoning a Kaiku, lifing back a blue dude, removing another blue dude, exiting for 4, Exitoning the board, and just winning from there. It was pretty luck-sacky. It was amazing to do and caught my opponent off guard. He was pretty pissed at the end of the duel there. And then I have a Big Eye and a Draco Sack. You mainly don't Xyz with this deck, but it's nice to have everything in there just in case. And then the side deck. The side deck's built kind of for my locals, but I'm trying to test a little bit more for different things for regional, so it's just a kind of a cluster right now. We got 1 Kaiku. I was playing 3 at one point, and I don't know, just 1's just good enough for you. You don't need more than 1 copy usually in your deck. 2 DD Crow. I don't really like DD Crow. I'm not a huge fan right now. I think I'm going to take him out for something. I don't know. I'm not running any MSTs currently, but I'll show you that later. 2 Maxis, just for spam decks. They're always there. Dragons, whatnot. 3 Flying Sea. This helps out so much in the Burning Abyss. I've had them where they've set one of their monsters, summon another, or flip this monster, summon a Burning Abyss guy, and then I special summon this, and both of them get popped, and they can't do anything. It's just, this card is way too good. And then 1 spell for the side is Defissure, because Floodgate cards are too good. Hence why you run Soul Drain. Floodgate cards too good. And I don't run MSTs. I run 2 Malevolent Catastrophes. This card has won me so many games by itself. Set this against Hat, and you resolve this against Hat when they have 4 back row, and you should just win off the spot right there. I've never lost a game where I plussed off this card. If I plus off this card, it's over. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about that card. I had it at 3 for a while there, and I cut it because Shadal's and Burning Abyss started running around my locals, so I had to put in the 3 Shadow Mirrors for them. But Malevolent Catastrophe is it's the MVP of my sideboard. Is Malevolent Catastrophe. It's just too good. Alright, well there's the Undefeated Spellbook deck. Thank you for watching. Please share, comment, like, subscribe. I'm trying my best here to get this off the footing. I'll have deck profiles up for you every week of the winning deck. I'll be going to Maplewood here within, I think it's the 12th, I want to say, is Maplewood. Starting to hit up more regionals. I don't know what I'm going to be taking down there yet. Maybe might be Prophecy. We'll see. But if you could like this video or subscribe or anything like that, that'd be awesome. I'll try and get as much stuff. Once I hit 100 subscribers, we'll start off with 100 subscribers. Every 100 subscribers I get, there will be a contest for at least $50 or more of just product. We'll try and get the newest set whenever that 100 subscribers hits. So once that 100 subscribers hits, there will be a $50 pool to set up for you, and we'll be good to go. Can't really think of anything else. I know I'm kind of rambling here. I'm just starting out, so give me a little slack here. Any suggestions for the spellbook deck, please put a comment, and we'll switch it out and we'll try it out. I love suggestions. I love to try different things, so tell me how it works, and if you guys have any other suggestions on what I can do for my channel, that'd be perfect. Thank you again. Peace out.